everyone, this is the Prussian Prince. So we're on our Total War Attila tournament match cast. This is the NAFT Flash Tournament number 11. Winners semi-final match between Poccopacs of FG and Strategist of VG. So we have Langobards for Poccopacs and the Ostrogoths for Strategist. Well, obviously the Langobards here have a pretty decent advantage over the Ostrogoths, but we will see how this is going to actually play out. So gonna go over the build of the Langobards. Gotland's Warlord, Bronze 1 General with Race, pretty good choice. We have, looks like 2 Noble Germanic Horsemen on each flank and a Germanic Lancer Bronze 1 also on each flank. Horse Sewer Bronze 1 on each flank, good choice. And we have up front 4 of these Germanic Hurlers. And a main line of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Gotlandsmen and 2 Gotlands Chosen. So very strong main line indeed. Now for the Ostrogoths, we have Ro4 General Silver 1 with Warcry actually. Very interesting, the fact that he chose Warcry. But Ro4 is a very solid pick for General though, super tanky. Then we have 2 Noble Germanic Horsemen on each of the flanks. We also have 2 Gothic Warband on each of the flanks, and then in the center 4 Germanic Hurlers with, looks like, a mix of 2 Gothic Warband and then 2 Gothic Palatino Defectors. So personally much prefer the Langobard build here, but we will see if the Ostrogoths can actually pull this one off. We will see. I mean, skirmish wise they're identical, Langobards and Ostrogoths, as you can see here, but a definite infantry advantage for the Langobards, I'd say, especially when it comes to supporting since cavalry fights, since they have horse hewers very, very close by. You see the hurlers here could be targeting Noble Germanic Horsemen actually, if you think about it. With precision shot, I mean, using precision shot and shooting at this Noble Germanic Horseman, I feel would be a very good choice right now instead of targeting the enemy hurlers. But oh well. I mean, it would be doing so much damage. Same thing here. If these 2 units were targeting this Noble Germanic Horseman, it would do so much damage to it. So, not quite sure why that's not the case here. I mean, this unit was also showing its rear, so it would have taken so much damage from hurlers. I mean, don't underestimate the damage of slingers to cavalry, despite their 0 AP damage. Like, if they shoot the rear of the cavalry, or if the cavalry is close and they try and go in, it's still gonna do so much damage to the cavalry. Again, Noble Germanic Horsemen pushing forward. This is a risky move because they could get targeted by the hurlers, which would be really bad for them. And looks like they're still getting hit here, but they're not getting targeted, so no damage, not much damage being dealt to them. But still some damage. So yeah, now this Noble Germanic Horseman is gonna get targeted finally, but a little bit too late. Far too late in my opinion. It's gonna take significant HP losses though here, thanks to the hurler, but I mean no ammo left on the hurler. So yeah, looks like both players are just gonna rush in right now. This flank here, it could be going in here as well. We'll see though. But as you can see, definitely the Ostrogoths are more spread out than the Langobards. Looks like the Langobards want to engage in the center actually, which isn't a bad choice. Oh, very nice move here actually by the Langobards. But the Germanic Lancers get stuck here. So yeah, the Langobards just pulled back the Lancer and then went through with the other unit. But Lancers coming into the Gothic Warband. Bye-bye Gothic Warband. No engagement here. As you can see, the Langobards are fine with just taking the engagement on this left flank. Germanic Lancers slaughtering the Gothic Warband on the charge. Should go back in for a charge onto this Noble Germanic Horseman because I don't think they're going to be able to pull out. Oh, looks like they will. Now the Germanic Lancers gotta charge something because that Gothic Warband support is just being very important. Okay, this Gothic Warband is gone. Good charge, and now then should just pull through and get into this Gothic Warband. Center, still no engagement here, still no engagement here. So, but yeah, not looking as great for the Langobards because they simply had this single horse sewer here, which yes is dealing damage into the Noble Germanic Horseman, but with this charge, this flank should actually change because the Gothic Warband gonna go down. Hurler here, not gonna get charged by Ro4, but that's a bit crazy to move the Ro4 up there. Oh, I don't like this move, even though both of these units are killing the Noble Germanic Horsemen. There's Gotlandsmen support here, and there's more cavalry, so This is definitely an overextension here by the Ostrogoths, just blobbing 2 cav units to get 1, especially when it has infantry support. Not the best, but if it routes though, that could be good for the Ostrogoths. But look at how much cavalry they have lost. This is not going to be worth it. Here, as you can see though, the Horsewars coming back and Germanic Lancers as well. Looks like they're going to go straight for the Gothic Palatina Defectors. They're going to get an excellent charge off into this non-braced Gothic Palatina Defector. Looks like they do activate this Studo, but not in time, so it's deactivated. Now, Noble Germanic Horsemen pushing through, trying to get to the Royal Sionis, but this is the engagement the Royal Sionis wants, actually, because Royal Sionis will beat Noble Germanic Horsemen in a one-on-one engagement. Here, the Hurlers are going to be used to bait charges of the Ostrogoths and then follow up with own charges. As you can see here, the Noble Germanic Horsemen of the Ostrogoths just died in that engagement. Left flank was won, but just barely by the Langobards. Here we're going to have a charge by this Noble Germanic Horseman into the Gauden's Chosen. We'll see how much damage it does. Another charge here into these Gauden's men, and Gauden's Chosen taking so much damage here. All of these units have another engagement here, but this engagement going to be good for the Langobards if they can send in a single Gauden's man, but being very late on that. The Horsewars here is still not moving up, still not engaging enemy cavalry. It should be going into this blob of cavalry here to help. That would be great. But now the Noble Germanic Horsemen, yeah, they did a lot of damage to the Gauden's Chosen and to the Gauden's men, but now they're gonna start dying. But with this infantry support, it should be going alright for the Ostrogoths over here. But I do wonder if they have enough. So this Gauden's man is actually pulling out, trying to get to the cavalry, taking a lot of damage. Now this means this Gothic Palatina Defector could actually win that engagement. Here, as you can see, very nice charge by the Germanic Lancers, destroying completely this Gothic Warband. Now it's trying to pull out, but it is actually going to die here, I think, because of all the volleys. But as you can see here, the Noble Germanic Horsemen are duking it out against Gauden's men, but this is not really going to be an effective trade. No idea what these guys are doing. They're not actually engaging properly. But yeah, these Gauden's men here, they're getting significant... Oh, they're not taking any damage, but they're going to get charged soon for sure, I'm guessing, by the Noble Germanic Horsemen. And then follow up with the Gothic Warband. Oh, this Gothic Warband is going to go down. But thanks to this Germanic Lancer charge, nicely spread out as well. But oh, it does get shot at before it gets in, but still going to do significant damage to the Gothic Warband. Left flank, as you can see, not looking great for the Langobards. They don't have infantry support sent here quickly enough. But as you can see here, Gauden's Warlord is like, hello, what's up? Destroys that flank. And these units here, they're gonna hold out against the Gothic Warband. Noble Germanic Horsemen going down, so this unit is gonna lose to these two, the Gauden's men and the Gauden's Chosen for sure. Here we have Horsewars, move order actually against Germanic Hurlers, but they should still do fine in melee against them. Noble Germanic Horsemen still around, should go for a rear charge onto this Horsewer, but at this point it's not looking good at all for the Ostrogoths, despite Royal Sionis general still being alive. Gauden's Warlord is here. We have Praise, Frenzy activated, lots of abilities. Now we have this Gauden's man coming in, gonna rear charge this Gothic Warband despite being in Berserk, so bye bye Gothic Warband. Royal Sionis coming in, gonna get a charge off into this blob. Let's see, currently at 39 kills, let's see how many kills it's gonna get on the charge. But it should be the final charge of the Royal Sionis. Pulling out is gonna mean that, whoa, lots of kills on the charge, but now the general is gonna go down. It's gonna fall rapidly. Whoops, wrong button. And now we have this Noble Germanic Horseman charging into the Gauden's Chosen. Gonna do massive damage despite being only like 8 men left, as you can see, getting a lot of kills, but just not really enough at this point. This hurler gonna go down for the Langobards, but I mean, it's just the Noble Germanic Horsemen left on the field, whereas the Langobards have a lot more units left. So yeah, looks like the Langobards won this game, as I predicted, because, well, Langobards against Ostrogoths. Especially because the build of the Ostrogoths here, I don't like it as much as other builds. Like, I would prefer to see some Gothic Folksmen, maybe some Thracian Warriors and Thracian Oathstorm. The Gothic Warband are not bad at all. They're actually pretty cost effective, but I don't like the Gothic Palatina Defectors that much. But yeah, that is the match. So hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video. I'll see you next time.